An obvious place to start any visit to Ely is at the Tourist Information Office, and it comes with an added bonus. It was Oliver Cromwell's family home. The ex-Lord Protector is still a controversial figure, and throughout the house you're presented with the facts, warts and all. It's up to you to judge whether he was a hero, a villain, or maybe just that things are more complicated than that. In any event, the house offers a chance to sense what life was like for the Cromwells. Oh, and if you want a history primer, why not listen first to the conversation I had with Stuart Orme at the Cromwell Museum. Okay, so we've just come into the Tourist Information Office in Ely, and I'm with Anna Bennett.
Hello, nice to meet you.
So this is the Tourist Information Office, but it's also where Oliver Cromwell lived?
He did, yes. He lived here from 1636 to 1647, so he was here for just over 10 years.
Yeah.
This was his family home and the only one that's still in existence, apart from Hampton Court.
We're in an empty room. There's one big chair.
So this is where Oliver Cromwell would have collected the tithe from the community of Ely back in the day. So you can actually imagine him sitting there and waiting for all the farmers and all the community to come in.
So while all that tax collecting was taking place, what else was going on in the house? So where are we now?
We call this Mrs. Cromwell's kitchen. So this is one of the oldest parts of the house. So this is like the first part of the house that was built in the 12th century. From then on, it was built on. So this is very old, way before Cromwell arrived. This is the original part of the house, which is the old kitchen.
Right, so hence the fireplace, hearth, open fire, big pot over the stove, and lots of, food that gives an idea what it would be like.
Absolutely.
But there's one thing in the centre of the table that really stands out. Is a long wriggly thing. What's that?
Yes, that is the eel, which Ely is named after. And it was a very popular dish of its day because there were so many to be caught here and eaten in various ways. As you would find out from one of these Mrs. Cromwell cookbooks, you can see exactly how you can eat it. But yes, eel was in everything. And it was used as currency, went down to London to be sold. Eels were a big part of Ely.
So we learn about their domestic life here.
Yes, this is the place where the cooking would have happened, literally as it is.
And recipes for eel stew, eel pie with oysters, a grand salad.
Yes, there's all sorts of strange dishes there. If anything takes your fancy, kind of not sure if I could eat any of that. But yeah, you can hear all about that on the audio guide.
So we've wandered into Mrs. Cromwell's room. What's that?
Yes, Mrs. Cromwell's room is how we like to sort of depict family life. So in this room, you'll understand a little bit more about how he lived here with his 9 children and his wife and his mother. And obviously, there would have been a couple of staff as well. So
you've got some of the costumes of the day that people were wearing, a little cot. And portraits of some of the key people.
Yes, there's pictures of all his children and his mother and his wife. So you can try on some of the clothing, but just very plain, modest, Puritan lifestyle clothing, nothing too exuberant.
And we've also got some fantastic views from the window.
Yes, it's quite beautiful, really. If you look out the window from Mrs. Cromwell's room, you can actually see St Mary's Church, where 2 of Cromwell's children were baptised. Yes.
So this is curious because you have a church here, a reasonable sized church, which you'd think would be big enough for a place like Ely of its size.
Yeah.
And then...
Yes, of course, you've got the cathedral, which dates way before anything here, really. But yes, the St Mary's Church is the parish church of its day and still is, and very beautiful. Yes, so Cromwell arrived with 7 children and had 2 here.
And you can also visit his study, a bedroom, and a large area dedicated to explaining the Civil War, in which Cromwell played an increasingly important role. And as a result, the family left Ely for London. But there's one final twist in the fate of the house, so if you're a Puritan, close your ears now.
So this is the gallery. This is at the bottom of the stairs. It's just the last part of the tour, and it's just a few pictures on the wall. But one thing that we particularly love here is the Cromwell Arms pub sign. So in 1843 it became a pub, not for very long, but it was called the Cromwell Arms. And we do actually run tours called the Pubs and Inns of Ely, and they always start here. And there was many pubs back in those days, and there must have been about 26 pubs, I think there was. This was one of them. As well as visiting the house, there are various guided tours of the town which can be found on the Tourist Info website, and one particular event that plays up to Ely's watery roots. So our biggest event of the year is our Eel Festival. So it's followed by a food and drink celebration as well. But the main day of the year, which is very unique, is Eel Festival.
Yeah, and that's like, so have you got Ellie the eel, is that right?
Yes,
got a mascot?
we have. So all of the local artists actually made the eel. It takes 14 or 15 people underneath the eel, and it sort of wiggles its way down the high street every bank holiday in May. You know, it's following a samba band. It's a real kind of carnival atmosphere as well.
So we're here now in September,
Yes.
and there's something going on now, isn't
Yes. So it's our next big event is the Apple and Harvest. The Apple Day started 25 years ago. Very humble little affair down in the Market Square, and we were surrounded once upon a time with many, many orchards. And one of the suppliers to the shop here at Cromwell's house, Watercolour Orchards, suggested we have like a celebration of the apple and a harvest fen. So you know, it's just great fun.
Yeah.
So we come together for a day, but this year it's 2 days, because we are celebrating our 25th anniversary, and we're also celebrating the fact that we've got lots of beautiful produce in the fens to celebrate, and it really is something else. I mean, we're the home of the salad growers.
So the fens has been
The
called
fen soil.
Yeah, it's been called the breadbasket of England.
Yeah.
I think a third of all of fresh produce is produced on the fens.
It is. This time of year is just fabulous, because as you drive around, you can smell where the crops are being cut. You can smell the celery and the onion, and it's just I just think it's wonderful. But yeah, so we come together with all this produce. The cathedral is open for free.
So I was going to ask where I should go next, and I think you've just given me a clue.
Yes, the cathedral. Yeah. It's the Ship of the Fens. You know, obviously it goes back to, I think it's 950 AD. You've got to see it. You really have.
So if you've come along News Valley Way, you've gone past and into a lot of churches, and in every church you're going to see some stained glass. Am I right in saying there's a stained glass museum there? That's the only one in England.
It is the only one in England, and it's got the biggest collection in Europe, actually.
Yeah.
It's just, you cannot leave without seeing it. It's just phenomenal. Yeah, it's situated actually in the cathedral. As you walk in the cathedral, it's to the right of the entrance.
That sounds good. Well, I think I know where I'm going next. Thank you.
You're welcome.